it's Jamie with Not Too Shabby. Welcome to the channel. I am going to be making some cards today live with you, so I hope you can join me for a little crafty session. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get this live up today. I had someone come over to fix our garage. So, funny story. We were pulling into the garage and we have a very tall SUV or truck, and we have lights at the top and a very small clearance, and for some reason the garage door didn't go up all the way and we crashed into the bottom of the garage door. So it got crunched in, and we had to hammer it back to kind of get it to shut. So the person came today and fixed the bottom panel, and they came so quickly and did it so fast that I'm like, oh, I could still do a live today. So I thought I was going to have to postpone this live. I didn't get a chance to really schedule it and notify anybody that I was going live today. So if you happen to pop on and see the notification while you're on YouTube, that's awesome. So we're going to make some cards today. If you watched my live from the Halloween Party release, I was coloring in some images at the end of the live. So I wanted to finish up the card. So I did the coloring on this. This is from our new release, our Halloween release, and this is the Best Witches stamp set. Isn't it cute? So I had fun coloring in these images. We're going to do 2 cards today, 2 different backgrounds. Okay, so I hope you stick around. So as you come in, say hi in the chat. So we have the Crafty Visage is here. Hello, hello. Yvonne is here. Hi. Yvette. Hello, Yvette. And thank you, Yvonne. And we have a Facebook user. So if you give StreamYard permission by going to streamyard.com/Facebook, and then you can give StreamYard permission, and then I'll be able to see who I'm talking to. It won't say Facebook user anymore. And I have another one. So hello, welcome. The other stamp set in the Halloween release is this Boo Sentiments. Really cute. It's got nice big bold sentiments, and then these 2 images here. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be using that stamp today, but we're going to focus on the Best Witches stamp set. These 2 stamps are still available for purchase in the shop. If you go to the Not Too Shabby section and just scroll down, you'll see these. If you want to join me live on YouTube, hopefully YouTube is running the live. It's supposed to go live to YouTube and Facebook. So let me know if anyone's watching from YouTube. So the paper pads from the new release flew off the shelf. I will be restocking the paper pads. They'll be here at the end of the month, maybe the last day of the month, or maybe the 1st or the 2nd. So watch out for that on probably the beginning of next month. They'll be back in stock. The cute and pink, the witchy vibes, and I do have some of the Halloween donuts left, but I did grab a restock just in case. I wanted them to be even. So if anyone's purchasing all 3. They do have coordinating ephemera. Those are in the shop right now. So we have the Halloween donuts, the cute, this one's called Cute Halloween, and the Spooky Witches. So really cute ephemera that matches the paper pads. We're going to be concentrating on the stamp today. Let's see. We have Denise in the house. Hi, Denise. She was the Facebook user. All right, so let's get started. Oh, before I start, I wanted to show you the paper pads that I restocked. So these just came in a couple days ago. So we have the Winter Blues. I restocked this one. Really pretty blues in here, cream colors, great for winter. So I restocked this one. There's some cutouts in here, so great to cut these out, use them as focal points on your card. And I thought this one would go great with our Snowman Treats ephemera, is because the colors work really nicely together. They match really nice. So those would go great together. I did add just a handful of these to the shop, the Sparkling Wishes, even though it's a 2023 New Year's paper pad. There's only like a couple sheets in here that have the 2023 in here, maybe just actually one design. No, there might be two designs that have it. But I thought for those sheets, you can use this to scrapbook last year's New Year's party or something like that. So, but the other, sheets you can use for New Year's, and their colors are really pretty. The Gingerbread Kisses is back in stock. I love this one. This one's super, super pretty. The colors are just so cute, and the images are adorable. Gingerbread and gingham, so cute. The little peppermint sticks, adorable. So I thought that would match great with the pink holiday mugs, along with the gingerbread cookie mugs, and those always go nicely with this one, the gingerbread house, and it's gingerbread time. So these two are back in stock. I know these ones flew off the shelf last time, so I restocked those. And we have a Facebook user that says, oh, that's one of my favorites, Gingerbread Kisses. It is a good one. Bethany's here. Hi, Bethany. Glad you can make it. And then we have the plaids for Christmas. That one's restocked. And this one does have some images on the inside that you can cut out and use as focal points on your card as well. And then Lynn says, oh, I can't see your name, Lynn. So I don't know, maybe you have to give StreamYard permission again. I know Lynn's having trouble with her live connecting to our Facebook group. Here are the images that you can cut out and use for focal points. And this one goes great with this gingerbread cookies ephemera. And then I restocked the Sweet and Spooky. I know a lot of people wanted this one restocked because I sold out last time I brought it in. Really cute Halloween colors. And then we've got the Halloween mugs that match this really nicely. So I had to bring that back. And then the autumn plaids. And that one matches wonderful with our fall mugs ephemera. Here are the sample cards that I created. Isn't that cute? Super adorable. So those are the restock. Let me get this out of the way and then bring in my trimmer or my panels that I want to work with. And I'm going to bring it to the big screen. And someone says, I need autumn plaid. Yes. It's a great staple. So I'm going to bring it to the big screen. And so we're going to do a card two ways. I'm going to get out my inks, my Distress inks. We're going to do an inky background. We have hills. So if you don't have a die that cuts these little hills, you can use your scissors. Just cut a hill, a wave. Those are going to be the ground. We're going to use this very, very cute silhouette haunted house. We're going to stamp that in the background after we make our really spooky background. And then for this one, I thought we'd use the sheet from the Halloween Donuts paper pad. This really yummy background. It just screams like a spooky night scene to me. And we're gonna add the hills over top, and then we're gonna stamp the spooky house in the background and then add our images. So we're gonna see which one we like better, okay? So since this background's pretty much all done, we'll put that one to the side and we'll work on the inky background. And when I colored these images, I colored them so they look like they have a glow on them. So if you missed the coloring, you could go back to the Halloween party. Towards the end of the video, it was a long live stream. I think I was streaming for like almost 2 hours and 40 minutes. I did the coloring at the end, and then I showed how to do this little glow on your images. So that's going to play really nicely when we make this background, and we'll keep that in consideration. So let me put my little images in this little Halloween tray here so I don't lose anything. And we'll put that to the side. Okay, so I'm going to get some colors out. I picked out a purple. So we got seedless preserves. I picked out wild honey. I thought this could be like the glow that I'm looking for. Prized ribbon. We've got the black soot. I am going to get out my brushes. And I need a purple one. Let's see, where's my purple brush? All right, I don't know if I have a purple. Oh, I do have the purple one. The blue one. And then I'll use this one for the wild honey. Hopefully it's not too dirty. Okay, so now I know I want the house kind of stamped out off to the side here. And my hills are going to be covering most of my background. So I really only need to worry about the top. But I kind of want a glow behind my house here. Maybe it's the moon glowing, or maybe it's the girl making a potion in her little, I want to say crock pot, but that's not what it's called, her cauldron. So I'm going to start with, I think I'm going to do, let's start with the wild honey. Let's just make a circle right here. And let's see which one I want to use for the wild honey. Hopefully this isn't really dirty because I never clean off my brushes. And I'm trying to find this little scrap paper that I can kind of wipe it on. All right, let's use this. Okay, that's going to work. And today I'm using the Distress inks instead of the oxides. And then I'm just going to work from the sides and work my way in. I'm going to do the blue, and then we'll go over the blue with the purple. Bethany, you're so funny. Now Crockpot will always be referred as the cauldron for the rest of the year. The Crockpot cauldron. All right, so I'm just gonna put this blue all around. And the paper I'm using is not a really smooth paper, so I'm not going to get like a super nice blend. If you want a really smooth blend, I would use Bristol Smooth paper. I have a few winners from my Halloween live party that I need addresses for. So if you didn't email me and you're watching and you were one of the winners, please email me your address. I got some of the packages out yesterday, and I packed up the rest today. And then I realized I don't have shipping addresses for a couple of them. So I have to be careful when mixing the yellow and the blue because it does make green. And I don't really want the green in my sky. So now I'm going to take the purple. I have yours, Denise. I have yours ready to go. And then where are my magnets? I like using the magnets to help pull down my panel. And I'm just going to work the purple in. The purple gives it a nice Halloween feel. Kind of looks like spooky clouds going across here. So if you're just popping on in, we're doing a couple of cards. We're doing 2 different backgrounds. We're going to do an inky background, and then we're going to use a patterned paper for our other background. And the paper looks like a night sky already. It looks really spooky. And we're just going to do this, basically the same card 2 different ways. And then I'm going to bring in the black. So this is the black soot. And I really like using this one on the edges. It just brings the night sky to life. Isn't it getting more spooky with that black soot? Okay, I think that looks good. We can add some splatters to it because splatters is always fun. I have this Golden Doubloons by Lindy Stamp Gang. It's like a gold color. I just open the top and then I do a little taps to add some of this, just little dots and splatter. And I try not to make a big mess. So we'll just have a little bit of splattering. That's good. And then I like doing the white. So I have white gouache. You can use like white acrylic paint. You can use a white Jelly Roll pen and just, you know, color on little dots. if you wanted. So let me add a little bit of water to this. Let's see. And I'm going to try to revive. I keep it on here if I don't use it all up. That way I can use it later. And I added too much water. So we'll just splatter on some white dots. Okay. And I'll put that to the side to dry again. All right, let me get my rag. Kind of wipe this off. Let's put that to the side and get this off of there so I don't get my card all dirty. And let's get the caps on my inks. Hopefully I don't get my hands all inky. All right, I think this is going to turn out really cool. We're going to stamp that haunted house right on there, but let's work on the other one so this one could dry a little bit before I do the stamping on top of it. So we're going to stamp the haunted house on this. Thank you, Yvonne. I think it turned out really, really cool. It's so fun to make these like backgrounds. You can just sit here and make a bunch of backgrounds and then use them when you need them. So let's see, we'll do that one on here. We'll do this one over here. So then we need to figure out where to stamp our haunted house. And let me grab my Misty. And we'll have to, I'm going to use this one because it's a nice ink. And since I don't have to color it with anything, and then I'm just going to rub my finger on it to make sure there's no oils on there. Okay, so our hills are going to be here. So I don't want to cover up the door. But I want it to be tucked under the hill. Okay, I'll bring it down just a tad. That should be good right there. Okay, so let's get that all inked up. Oh, Teresa's here. Hi, Teresa. This was like a last minute decision. Okay, so our haunted house is going to look really cool with this background. I think it's going to look really cool. I'm going to stamp that a couple times because I want it really, really dark. Teresa was designing paper and ephemera. She was in the zone. Can't wait to see it. There's some cute stuff coming. Okay, so there's her haunted house. That looks really cool against that background. And then we're going to have our hills. Let's get a card base. There, it's going to look super, super cool. So we have to decide, okay, which images we want for which card. So I'm going to use one witch on each card. So this one kind of goes with the casting a spell, I think. So this one's kind of like the trick-or-treaters are out. So I'm going to do this one for this card. All right, let's get some glue. We've got the cute donuts on the other side. If you missed our Halloween party, we did some really cute treats with all the new collections. Some treat holders. It was really fun. I gave away all my treats that I made, the cards that I made. I had a blast. So let's center this. Oops, there's some ink on my card base. See, I always get ink on my fingers when I don't use my favorite stamping helper here. That's from Multiplicity Crafts, Miranda. She's the one that invented that little tool. Okay, so I'm going to add this to help hold down my panel and let it dry a little bit while I get my little hills here. So I'll work on adding the second hill. And I'll leave some glue, or I'll leave off some glue at the top in case I want to tuck the images under the hill. Okay, so that's lined up. Oh, look at that. I have getting ink everywhere. Okay, it's starting to come together. Bethany's working on her next not too shabby video. Gonna play with some new crafty things and then go to your, and then I'm done doing my real job in a little bit. Okay. Oh, I think I used the wrong hill. That's okay. Luckily, this one didn't cover up the door. All right, so we got our trick-or-treaters. Let's see. We can put her to the side, and then the little ghost and the little pumpkin get tucked in, and then this little spider, we can have him. Oh, there's ink or something under here. Yikes. Spider, you cover that. So I think I had ink under there and just I didn't clean it well, and now it's getting on my fingers. So let's see. I think I'm gonna just glue this flat down. instead of popping it up. The die does cut out in between her legs. I love that. So there's like a spooky house in the background. And then our little ghost is creeping up. And then we'll put the pumpkin there. And then there's some candy we could have down here. Or should I put it over here? We'll put the candy over here. And then there's room for a sentiment there. I think that just blends in with the background. The looks like spooky clouds or something. No one's gonna know. Just you guys. Anyone that gets the card isn't gonna know. All right, I'm gonna use these magnets. All right, so I can fit a sentiment here. We could put best witches. If I would have thought about it better, I would have moved this over a little bit, then that one would have fit there. But I think best witches would work. Or something from this. We've got Happy Boo from Me to You. That would fit there. I don't want something too big because then it's going to take it away from the haunted house. So either Happy Boo from Me to You or Best Witches. I think I'm going to just go with the Best Witches. We got some new people watching. We've got Suzanne. Hello, Suzanne. And Pam is here. Hello, Pam. And that fits perfectly right there in the white space. So that worked out well. I am going to remove my little haunted house. And let's bring this to the Misty. I'm going to use the same ink, the VersaFine Claire. Stamp out my sentiment. Okay, we've got Best Witches. Okay, so here's the first one. I think it turned out really cute. All right, so let's work on the second one. Let me get a card base. And hopefully this is dry enough. And we'll center that right on the card. Uh-oh. I lost my camera for a second. I'm going to have to go out and then come back in. Let's see. Okay. Mute. Oh, that was scary. So I have to go back out and come back in when it does that. Otherwise, my cameras are flipped, and then I can't do the big screen. Okay, so there's my cool background Then we'll get our hills down. Actually, I should stamp out the haunted house before. And my haunted house is still got ink on it, so I'll make sure I put it in the right spot. See, right there. That looks pretty good. I think it's almost time for me to get a new VersaFine Clear ink. This has lasted me forever since I first started crafting, which was, I don't know how long, maybe over 10 years, 12 years. I've only bought one and it's still going. Okay, so there's our haunted house on an inked background. And actually we can stamp out our sentiment since I have this out. So let's see. Now this is going to be harder to see the sentiment since it's such a dark background. So I actually could stamp this out on white paper and then cut it out with the die. So the dies come in handy for that kind of thing. So let's go ahead and finish up the hills. So I think the coloring probably took the longest for these cards, I would say. Trying to get that even on the bottom. And then we'll put a second hill. Thank you, Yvonne. Hit that like button. It will help YouTube share the video out to more people. Thank you, guys. All right, so here's our second hill. All right, so now we have the witch casting a spell, the cauldron, and then we'll have our sentiment. So we'll have this cauldron, let's see, like that. Yeah, we'll have it sitting down here in the dip of the hill. And then this one right about here. And then we'll do our sentiment right there. Let's see. We could do witchy woman or best witches. I know I had a witchy woman already cut out and ready to go. but I'm not sure where it went. So I might have to stamp it out again. Let's see. That would go nicely there, or the best witches. Put it down there too. Maybe I'll stamp both of those out and then we'll see which one looks better. So let me get a piece of paper. Uh-oh, I'm frozen. Can you hear me still? Okay, let me go out and come back in. Maybe that'll help. Let's see. No, I lost it. Uh-oh. What happened? I might have to take this one down and... You good? You guys see it? It's black for me. Let's see. Okay, I can see the screen now. Technical difficulties. Okay, now I'm gonna have to go back out again. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I don't know why it does that. Okay, so let's stamp out our sentiments. We've got Witchy Woman, and we're going to do the best witches. I dropped my other magnet on the floor, so hopefully this doesn't shift on me. Okay, if I stamp it again, I might ruin it because I'm not sure if my paper shifted, but I'm going for it. Okay, it's good. All right, so I'm going to cut this out with the die. Let's see. Let me cover my ink so I don't Getting my hands all messed up. Ooh, look at that. That was going to get all over my card. And that one. And, ooh, uh-oh. I think my Witchy Woman die is by my other electronic cutter. Did I leave it over there? I think I did. We're going to have to use Best Witches. And I'm going to add a little tape. This is the mint tape, just to hold it down. And I'm going to run this through my Big Shot. I have all my goodies on top of it. Okay, so now we got our sentiment. And that's just going to fit right there. I usually like popping up everything on my cards, but sometimes I want to do the card quicker, so I just glue it straight down. So there is the card. So what do you guys think? Did you like the inked up background that we did ourselves, or the paper that was already inked up for us? So it's two cards, two different ways. They're both fabulous. It is hard to choose which one is better. They're both fun. So if you want to get inky and just play around, this one's the way to go. I guess if you want to do something quicker and still look fabulous, this way is the way to go. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I will schedule another live for next Thursday. Teresa is going to be live today on our Facebook group. So you can head on over there. She'll be live at, I think it's 7 p.m. Eastern time or 6 p.m. Central time. Let me know if that's correct, Teresa. She is Fresh and Renewed with Teresa on YouTube, but she'll be on our Facebook group, Not Too Shabby. So if you are not a part of our Facebook group, we'd love to have you over there. And it's 7 p.m. Eastern time. And she'll be making a fun project. Let's see, I have some pictures that Letty did using the new Halloween papers and ephemera. So that's from the Pink and Cute collection. Really cute cards. So these papers, the ones that sold out, will be restocked probably They're due to ship to me on the 28th of the end of at the end of the month. But I'll probably get them, I'm guessing September, early September, September 1st, 2nd. So I'll probably have them listed for next month's release. Here's another, she made 2 exclusive cards for our YouTube channel members. So that was really sweet of her. If you want to know more about our channel membership, I have a link in the description box. You can click on that and read about the 2 tiers that are available to join. Once I hit 20 members, I'm doing a fabulous giveaway. So I'm going to be giving away a Tim Holtz rotary trimmer, brand new in the box, to one of my channel members. So I want to reach 20 members so I could give that away. So my other camera died. I think it looks black on the screen to me. So perfect time to head out. Thank you so much for watching the live. Yep, it's black. So I will be back next Thursday, and I hope to see you guys then. Take care. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.